Take a look at this position. It is now white's move, and it is very easy to make a blunder. Actually, there is only one move that gives white the advantage, and it's quite difficult to see, so I suggest you stop the video now. Okay, here you should play pawn h4. It is possible now to take at h4, but it is stronger for black to play like this. And now white takes the pawn. Black can't take here because white's queen takes the rook, but black can win the pawn this way. Now this bishop is protecting this pawn from the attack, but white wins the second pawn, and here black has two good moves. I think the best move is to play knight f6. It attacks white's queen, but if black wants to win this pawn, he can also play like this, but it is now possible for white to win a third pawn, and now it would be a bad idea to take the bishop here, because queen takes f5 with check, and then black has to bring his queen at f6 to defend. And if black plays here to capture the hanging pawn, then it's a blunder, because white plays bishop takes at g5, and black loses material. There is another interesting position. It's black's move, and maybe in this position it isn't so easy to make a blunder as in the previous ones, but there is only one strong move, and the rest of the moves are either equal game or mistakes. So if you want, you can think about the move and stop the video now. So it is the best to play here like this, bishop e8. And now it's interesting that the queen is captured, but as you will see, this isn't so powerful a move as it looks at all, because now white comes into action with this move, and now we have a choice, which is very interesting, because we can take the queen here, but if we do so, in the next move we can expect a check, and in the next move losing the queen. And there is another possibility, taking this upcoming threat. So in this way we won't be able to win the queen. Actually, computer says it's about the same which capture we will choose, but I think this one looks more natural. So we have a check, and now black can only go here or here. It doesn't make much difference where it will go, so it goes here. Now white can win the queen here, but white has this idea. So now it's check, black defends, and there is nothing to wait for anymore. White has to win the queen. So now it's possible to capture this knight or capture this bishop. According to the computer, taking this knight is more powerful. And then there is a pawns exchange, and white moves to safety. Now it is white move, but be sure not to make a blunder here. So if you want, you can stop the video now. It's a forced mate in 2. As you can see, after check, the rook is absolutely controlling the f-file, so the black king can only go to one square, which is here. And the bishop finishes off with checkmate. Here we have another interesting position. It's interesting because white is only one pawn ahead, but white's position is much stronger. It's now white's move. Here are a lot of good moves for white, but there is only one move that is clearly stronger than all the others. So I want you to find the strongest move here, and if you want, you can take your time and stop the video now. Okay, before I show you the strongest move here, I'd like to concentrate on the position here, because it's tempting for white to take this black bishop here, but it's impossible because black rook is pinning this pawn to this king. So if white had found a way to drive this rook off this g-file, maybe it would be a good idea. Also, this bishop is eyeing at the b8 knight. So maybe if black if white brought the rook here, then he would have two pieces attacking this this knight and finally won this knight. But still, this rook is preventing from coming here. Okay, so in this situation is the best to play like this. So black can answer either here or here. First, let's take this situation. So now white can check. And now it's one of the aims is achieved, because now we don't have the rook on the 8th rank and we have two pieces attacking this bishop. So if bishop takes it, then black will not be able to capture back. But now of course black takes this hanging bishop. And now white is ready to capture this bishop. Black checks, white moves out of harm's way, and white is better. White's advantage is even stronger than it was before. And now the second variation, if rook didn't go here, but if rook moved here. So now it is even easier, because now this pawn is no longer pinned, so it takes the bishop, rook takes the hanging bishop too, and now it's time for check. Remove the king from this 8th rank, and now the idea of these pieces attacking the knight and winning the knight. And of course now white also has advantage and is much better than black.